Hey guys, I'm over here reading Corinthians chapter 13, which is the love chapter. And before that, on chapter 12, which I share a video, it talks about the gifts of the Holy Spirit. And I'm over here reading this love chapter, and something, got revealed to me. God revealed to me that you could have these gifts, but if you don't have love, you have nothing. And God is love. So it put me back when, years ago, that I've always had these gifts. Like I've always had faith, like I know something is, gonna come through, and I have this gift of faith. Um, but I didn't have Jesus in my heart. But I'm gonna read this chapter to you, and it's pretty cool. It says, it starts on Corinthians 13. And remember that the Bible, this used to be like a whole book, like put together. And then, us men, after, they started separating it. And then they did chapters and verses. So like that, you could, look up the verses and the chapters, and you could kind of like know where to go. Because imagine all of this, just one whole book. You'll be like, where do I find this? Where do I find that? Right? Like different books, because Corinthians will be one whole book, and then just to find the verses, it'll be hard. But on chapter 13 on First Corinthians, I think they should have started. They should have ended on "Do I interpret?" They should have ended on on the 30th, and they would have made this one part of the 13. It says, "Now eagerly desire the greater gifts," and then it says, "And yet I will show you the most excellent way. If I speak in tongues of men or angels, but do not have love, I am only a resounding gong or a clanging cymbal." I don't know if I'm saying that right, but I had to look that up because I didn't know what it was. A cymbal is like ting, but it says here, like, because you have the gifts of tongues. Some people, because they speak in tongues, but if they don't have love, they don't sound. They're nothing. You know what I'm saying? If I have the gift of prophecy and can fathom all mysteries and all knowledge, and if I have faith that I can move mountains, that's the part that spoke to me. Because I remember always having this faith, and things came through, even though I didn't, I was into the law of attraction, positive thinking. Like I had this faith. I've always had this faith. I have a friend that they even call me the miracle worker, because sometimes, I had this big faith. You could have a lot of faith, but if you don't have Jesus, you have nothing. But have no love, I am nothing. So it says here, if I have faith that I can move mountains, but I do not have love, I am nothing. If I give all my possess to the poor, there's people that are givers. Give over my body to hardship that I may boast, but I do not have love, I gain nothing. And then it says here, love is patient, love is kind. Love does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud, it does not dishonor others, it is not self-seeking, it is not easy anger, it keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. So right here, Paul is actually talking about love more, not as a feeling, but as an action. And this puts it into perspective. Like, let's say you could tell your wife all you want. I love her. I love you. I love you. You could tell your people that you love them, but if your actions do not align with your words, they're just words. They're nothing. So love that you have for other people are gonna show up on your actions. And this is powerful. This is powerful. That's it, man. See y'all guys.